The final design motif is transferred from the studio, on paper or disc, to the factory floor, where fabric construction begins. If the knitting machine is electronically controlled, the instructions needed to interpret a pattern are loaded into the machine. If the knitting machine is mechanical, technicians examine the printout to note specifics on setting drums, wheels, or selection devices. Regardless of the machine, yarns must be placed in the proper sequence on the creel. Here you see how yarn positioned to knit a two-color jacquard pattern is set up, so one color knits on even feeds of yarn, the other on odd feeds. To ensure that the machine properly knits, all technical information must be correct. Also set is the length of the stitch. Stitch adjustments can be made to change the width, weight, and hand of the fabric. Stitch length affects how the pattern will be seen. Smaller stitches create a tighter, smaller pattern than stitches of longer length. Once instructions have been loaded or followed, and all functions are set, it's time for a trial run. First, the machine is jogged so it moves slowly. Then, the first course of knit is carefully examined to see if needles are doing what is expected. If everything is operating properly, the decision is made to increase to full knitting speed. When a representative sample has been successfully produced, the machine gate is opened and a portion of fabric is snipped off. Technical diagrams, graphs, and printouts of the pattern are compared to the knit fabric to make sure the pattern is accurately represented and knit correctly. Problems can occur if yarn is out of place, if needles have not been properly selected, or there are pattern mistakes. If the pattern meets with design expectations, the decision is made to move forward. Before going to full production, technicians complete a spec sheet, detailing information about the type of machine, the correct settings, the type of yarns used, as well as the weight and width of the fabric. Also noted are course length, stitch length, and machine speed. To visualize how the finished product appears in garment form, it's back to the studio to evaluate results. A designer might select a picture from a magazine or a stock photo appropriate to the application of the fabric. The designer can either import the design into the application or scan the fabric itself. Next, the design planned earlier is scaled and texture mapped so it fits the garment worn by the model, and the final effect is reviewed. You've seen how construction can vary and design can be enhanced easily using knitted fabric. Because it is so convenient to manipulate needles and the resulting structure, knits can quickly be brought to market. For their wide range of performance, drapeability, strength, and ease in wear, the consumer chooses knits.